executed professionally and professionally. I congratulate Ministry of Defense Production, Pakistan Navy, Messrs. Eswat of Turkey, and particularly Karachi Shipyard for launching the ship as per contractual timelines. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan is blessed with a long coastline and is located strategically right next to the vital international sea lanes of communication. We owe our existence and subsistence to the sea, from where almost 95% of our trade volume is rooted. The emerging geostrategic environment and Pakistan's profound reliance on sustainable maritime trade necessitates building of a strong navy to protect our vital maritime interests and safeguard our vast maritime zones. I am confident that Pakistan Navy military corvettes will play an important role in fulfilling the professional and operational needs of Pakistan Navy. Pakistan Navy militias will be equipped with state-of-the-art weapons and sensors that will make them reliable, effective, and potent platforms of Pakistan Navy fleet. Here I must acknowledge that the government is fully cognizant of the evolving maritime challenges and, despite competing demands, is allocating essential resources to meet the development needs of Pakistan Navy. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, shipbuilding is a highly complex, competitive, and labor-intensive industry. It provides jobs to a large number of workers and generates wide-ranging economic activities that are an inescapable need for Pakistan with budding youth wealth and growing population. Therefore, developing shipbuilding and ship repair industry is vital to our economic growth. Various upgradation projects have been completed and many more are underway to enhance capacity and capability of Karachi Shipyard. These will facilitate timely completion of future high-tech projects, including Angkor-class submarines. The ship lift and transfer system that was commissioned last year is being operated successfully and has enhanced yards underwater repair and build capacity manifold. Presently, Karachi Shipyard is the only shipyard in the country fulfilling national requirements of indigenous shipbuilding and repairs. It is also among a handful of government organizations that are consistently making profits. It is satisfying to know that Karachi Shipyard has achieved major targets of its business plan and has become a role model for other public sector organizations. Successful completion of these projects is a major step in achieving self-reliance in the field of defense production. This success has been made possible by sound planning of the management and dedicated efforts of its workforce. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a loud round of applause for management and workforce of Karachi Shipyard. Pakistan Navy will continue to patronize Karachi Shipyard by placing regular shipbuilding and repair orders in future as well. Here, I wish to emphasize that the management and workforce of Karachi Shipyard has an onerous responsibility to excel in their profession in order to embrace a bright and successful future. I therefore urge each and every individual working in Karachi Shipyard to dedicate himself and work towards continued betterment and capacity building of Karachi Shipyard. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to specially thank His Excellency Mr. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of the Republic of Turkey, for recording a special message to be played on this occasion. This reflects his personal interest and commitment to Pakistan-Turkey friendship and success of Miljam project for Pakistan. I am also grateful to the Prime Minister of Pakistan for sparing his valuable time to honor us on this historic occasion. I also thank Minister of National Defense of Turkey for traveling all the way from Ankara to be part of this important event. I wish Karachi Shipyard and Mr. Eswat continued success in their ongoing and future projects. I once again congratulate all stakeholders for achieving this important milestone on time. Finally, I would like to thank MD Karachi Shipyard and Engineering Works for inviting me to this ceremony and also extend my gratitude to all present here on this memorable occasion. I thank our Turkish brothers for their valuable support in realization of this vital and significant milestone. Pakistan-Turkey Friendship Zindabad, Pakistan Paindabad.
Now, I request His Excellency, Minister of National Defense of Turkey, Mr. Hulusi Akar, to address the gathering.
Konuşmasını yapmak üzere Türkiye Cumhuriyeti Milli Savunma Bakanı Sayın Hulusi Akar'ın kürsüye teşriflerini arz ederim.
The Honorable Shahbaz Sharif, Prime Minister of the Republic of Pakistan, Honorable Ministers, Admiral Niazi, Chief of the Naval Staff, distinguished members of the Pakistan Armed Forces, and the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. I'm very delighted to visit our friendly and brotherly Pakistan once again and greet you with my warmest regards. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good afternoon. Today, we have reached another important phase of the Miljam Corvette project for the Pakistan Armed Forces. I believe that these ships will undertake vital tasks in the defense of your country, will be beneficial to the Pakistan Armed Forces, and that they will contribute to peace and stability in the region and around the world. Taking this opportunity, I would like to underline some of the developments you already know. It was also my honor to participate in the keel-laying ceremony of the second Miljam Corvette, PNS Badr, which was held in October 2020, ceremony of this, at the Karachi here in the shipyard. Now it's another great pleasure for me to participate in the launching ceremony of this ship. The Miljam class corvettes will be one of the most technologically advanced stealth surface platforms of the Pakistan Navy. These vessels are equipped with the state-of-the-art weapons and modern sensors, including surface-to-surface and the surface-to-air missiles and submarine weapons and advanced command and control system, and will add significantly to the Pakistan Navy's capabilities. The first ship of the class, PNS Babur, constructed in Turkey for the Pakistan Navy, was launched on August 2021 during a ceremony which was held at the Istanbul Military Shipyard. His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and His Excellency President Arif Alvi attended at the occasion, as you know. PNS Babur will be commissioned in 2023, while the second ship of the class, PNS Badr, is planned to be commissioned by 2024, inshallah. The third ship of the class, PNS Khyber, will be launched later this year in Istanbul and will be delivered to the Pakistan Navy in 2024. The fourth ship, PNS Tariq, which is also to be built in Karachi, will be commissioned in 2025. Of course, timing is important, and the timely realization of such a large project, according to the principles of the lowest cost, highest quality, and the shortest time, despite the negative effects of global COVID-19 pandemic, is also important because this will show our joint project management capabilities, work discipline, and the determination, as stated by my colleagues before me. We all know very well that the importance of technological independence is increasing day by day, and of vital importance for our sovereignty. And it is through this independence that we can really meet our national defense and the security needs and fulfill our international responsibilities as well. Turkey has made significant progress in the defense industry. The share of domestic production now exceeds 80%. Most of these arms and equipments are combat-proven already. Turkish defense industry companies are now among the top international defense firms, alhamdulillah, fortunately. In the defense industry, we still have to reach a high level where we lead produce, and pioneer. In this context, the Miljam projects are developing rapidly, and they are a sign of technological independence as well. It is important also to note that in this project, the construction and the installation of the vessels are carried out with the participation of local institutions, organizations, and the companies. I believe that we will continue to increase the number of such projects, which are critical to both our countries' security and technological independence. And I believe, wholeheartedly, I believe, we will succeed. Dear brothers and sisters, Pakistan has always had an exceptional place in the hearts of the Turkish people, as you know. Pakistan is our second home, and with the strength we gain from the brotherly ties between our countries, we will continue our non-stop efforts to raise our relations to higher levels as possible. The relationship between Turkey and Pakistan has a unique structure, different from the regular relationship between the other countries. With the help of the historical deep-rooted friendship and brotherhood that exists between Turkey and Pakistan, we continue to act in close cooperation in every field. We will never forget the support of our Pakistani brothers and sisters during our national struggle decades ago. And we will always stand together with you in good and bad times. Dear brothers and sisters, our region and the Islamic geography as a whole are going through a difficult period, as you notice. During such a delicate time, we are surrounded by the areas in multiple crises. So there is a huge responsibility placed on our shoulders by our history and civilization. We should remember. That's why Turkey, despite the busiest time in history in terms of its operations, is also continuing to stand by its friends and allies every day that it can. In this context, let me also thank Pakistan for all its assistance during our redeployment from Afghanistan last year. Everything we witness today shows that it is essential for our countries to have a strong defense industry and to have effective and deterrent armed forces. In this spirit, and under the leadership of our President, His Excellency Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Turkey has taken significant steps forward in almost every area, particularly in the defense industry. And we stand ready to share experiences and the defense industry products with our friends and partners. The Honorable Prime Minister and the dear brothers and sisters, as I conclude, let me congratulate all who contributed to the implementation of this project and all members of Pakistani ministers, Ministry of Defense Production and the ASFAT, as well as the employees of the Karachi shipyard. Inshallah, these ships will further strengthen the ties of friendship, cooperation, and the brotherhood between our countries and the sea power of Pakistan Navy. Once again, I convey my best wishes to you all. And now, for Pakistan Navy, I wish you fair winds and the following seas. I pray that Allah makes the solidarity between us strong and eternal. Turkey, Pakistan, Dosti Zindabad, and thank you.
Now, video message from the President of the Republic of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan will be played.
Türkiye Cumhuriyeti Başkanı saygıdeğer Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'ın video mesajını izleyeceğiz.
Değerli Pakistanlı kardeşlerim, kıymetli misafirler, dost ve kardeş Pakistan için inşa ettiğimiz 4 Milgem korvetinden üçüncüsünün suya indirilme töreni vesilesiyle sizlere en kalbi duygularımla, muhabbetle selamlıyorum. Türkiye ve Pakistan'ın kökleri derinlere inen tarihi bağlarının son dönemdeki en somut ürünlerinden biri olarak gördüğüm bu projenin ülkelerimize hayırlı olmasını diliyorum. Savunma sanayi alanındaki birikimleri dostlarımızla paylaşma irademizin bir nişanesi olan Pakistan Milgem projesini daha büyük işbirliklerinin de habercisi olarak kabul ediyorum. Pakistan, dünyanın önde gelen coğrafyaları arasında yer alan Güney Asya'nın en stratejik konuma sahip ülkesidir. Tarih boyunca bu coğrafya kadim kültürü ve zenginliğiyle dünyanın gözbebeği olmuştur. Pakistan ve Pakistan halkı milletimiz ve bizim nezdimizde ayrı bir yere sahiptir. Güvenliğini, istikrarını, refahını kendimizle eş tuttuğumuz Pakistan'ın askeri altyapısının güçlendirilmesi için her türlü katkıyı yapmayı kardeşlik hukukumuzun bir gereği olarak görüyoruz. Bu anlayışla Pakistan Deniz Kuvvetleri için 4 adet Milgem sınıfı korvet inşa etmek için başlattığımız projenin salgın dönemine rağmen belirlenen takvim çerçevesinde gecikme olmadan yürümesini sağladık. İkisi Pakistan'da, ikisi ülkemizde inşa edilen gemilerin yapım aşamaları birer birer tamamlanıyor. Geçen yıl İstanbul'da Cumhurbaşkanı Sayın Alvi ile birlikte Babür gemisinin suya indirme törenine iştirak etmiştik. Bugün de Bedr gemisinin Karachi'de yapılan suya indirme töreninin sevincini yaşıyoruz. Eylül ayında da İstanbul'da Keybar gemisi suya indirilecek. Ülkemiz tarafından geliştirilen en modern silah ve sensör sistemleriyle donatılan bu gemilerin hepsinin de üretim süreçleri planlandığı şekilde yürüyor. Hava savunmadan bunun yanında denizaltı savunmaya kadar her türlü askeri görevi icra edebilecek bu 4 geminin teslimatları 2023 Ağustos'undan başlayarak 6'şar ay arayla yapılacak. Pakistanlı kardeşlerimizle yürüttüğümüz helikopterden uçağa kadar daha pek çok savunma sanayi projesi var. Bunları da aşama aşama hayata geçirerek dostluğumuzu perçinleyecek, ortak geleceğimize uzanan yolları sağlamlaştıracağız. Türkiye ve Pakistan olarak istikrarımızı koruyarak, birliğimize, beraberliğimize, kardeşliğimize sahip çıkarak, devletlerimizi güçlendirerek bu yolda birlikte ilerlemeye devam edeceğiz. Rabbim yar ve yardımcımız olsun diyorum. Bu duygularla bir kez daha Karachi'de suya indirilen Milgem 3. gemimiz Bedir'in Pakistan Deniz Kuvvetleri'ne hayırlı olmasını diliyorum. Projenin hayata geçirilmesinde emeği olan herkesi tebrik ediyorum. Dost ve kardeş Pakistan halkını muhabbetle selamlıyorum. Kalın sağlıcakla.
May I now request Honorable Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mia Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, to address the gathering.
Konuşmasını yapmak üzere Pakistan İslam Cumhuriyeti Başbakanı saygıdeğer Muhammed Shahbaz Sharif'in kürsüye teşriflerini arz ederim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellency General Hulusi Akar, Minister of National Defense, Republic of Turkey, Honorable Federal Ministers, Provincial Ministers, Members of Parliament, Admiral Muhammad Ajmal Khan Niazi, Chief of the Naval Staff, and Managing Director, Pakistan Naval Shipyard, and great workers and managers of this wonderful place to build Pakistan's naval force, Excellencies and brothers from Turkey and wonderful officers from Pakistan Navy and Turkish Navy. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It's a great honor and a privilege to be here this afternoon for the launching ceremony of the state-of-the-art second Milgem class warship being built by a wonderful cooperation and collaboration between Turkish company and Pakistan shipbuilding facility. And I would like to comment and appreciate great efforts under your leadership, Naval Chief, and of course, Defense Minister, and of course, AFSAT, Turkish company. This is yet another great example of cooperation between Pakistan and Turkey under very able and dynamic leadership of President Tayyip Erdogan, who is not only a great brother, friend, but also a great supporter of Pakistan's cause, and under his leadership, our mutual fraternal relations have transformed into much higher heights than before. From foreign policy to shipbuilding, from transport to public health, all these great initiatives are being examined and witnessed by both the people, and I think we are standing at a point in time where we can take off these relations to great heights to the mutual benefit of Pakistan and Turkey. Excellency, thank you very much for your time to visit and be our guest along with your delegation at this great occasion and a wonderful, simple yet very wonderful ceremony. I think this cooperation will lead to further strengthening our relations between Pakistan's Navy and Turkish companies, and time will come when such ships and bigger ships will be manufactured with Turkish expertise and technology, and with Pakistan's total deletion program and Pakistan's own designs. I would like to congratulate you, Naval Chief, and your team for this brilliant performance, and on time launching this ship despite COVID restrictions is a great achievement and a great success story. I would like all of you to applaud all these officers, our workers, and everybody for this great cause. Pakistan has a long coastline and a resource-rich maritime zone. Our trade and maritime activities are currently centered on the major seaports of Karachi and Port Qasim. The trade activities have the potential to increase many-fold with the development of financial and industrial activities. The ongoing China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project is set to translate our desire to enhance regional connectivity and maximize trade and transshipment with Gwadar at its focal point. I would like to avail of this opportunity to propose that let this CPAC be a trilateral arrangement between China, Pakistan, and Turkey, and let us benefit from its wonderful potentials to benefit our nations. And I truly believe that Turkey and Pakistan were one nation living in two countries. Our hearts beat together and our beats match together. I assure this gathering that the government of Pakistan is committed to developing maritime infrastructure along the coast of expansion of trade and economic activities. Finally, I'd like to mention that our brotherly and fraternal relations date back to pre-Pakistan, when Muslims of the subcontinent struggled and launched a movement during the period of the War of Turkish independence, and ever since, Turk brothers and sisters have ingrained in their minds and in their hearts those humble contributions from the Muslims of subcontinent. And yet, the future generations didn't know that a time will come that Turkey will be a great supporter and partner in Pakistan's progress and prosperity. We'll share our sorrows and our happiness together. Remember those devastating floods in 2010. Remember that devastating earthquake in 2005. And there came Turkish delegations, Turkish workers, Turkish philanthropists, their engineers, doctors, nurses, to serve suffering humanity in those areas. Remember in 2010, when then Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan, with his lady wife Amina Erdogan, visited flood-hit areas, were standing with those people who had suffered immensely at the hands of that flash floods, even to the extent that the First Lady of Turkey donated her bracelet, or was it necklace? I think necklace, and donated to that fund for rehabilitation of our millions of brothers and sisters in those areas. I think these are memorable moments, and Pakistani nation would never forget these moments. Ladies and gentlemen, this is most definitely a great moment of pride for our entire Pakistani nation, and of course our naval force, the chief of our naval force, Brigadier Niazi, Admiral Niazi, and his colleagues. I would certainly like to share these great moments by saying that these great workers, management of the shipyard, they deserve your huge applause. And I would like to, on behalf of the government of Pakistan, donate a humble amount as their appreciation and bonus, you can call it, of rupees 100 million rupees, 10 crores, for their well-being and of course for their families. In the end, I would like to thank you, Naval Chief, for inviting me at this ceremony, and thank you, Excellency, for visiting us. Pakistan, Turkey friendship Zindabad, Tashakkur Diram. Thank you very much.
PNS बदर की लॉन्चिंग पाकिस्तान और तुर्की की लाजवाल दोस्ती। PNS बदर की लॉन्चिंग पाकिस्तान और तुर्की की लाजवाल दोस्ती और बाहमी दिफाई ताआवुन की बेहतरीन मिसाल है। तकरीब में शिरकत एजाज का बायस है।
Board of Directors, Karachi Shipyard and Engineering Works to present model of the PN Miljam No. 3 PNS Badr Desig to the chief guest.
PNS बदर की लॉन्चिंग पाकिस्तान और तुर्की की लाजवाल दोस्ती और बाहमी दिफाई ताआवुन की बेहतरीन मिसाल है। तकरीब में शिरकत एजाज का बायस है। खुद मुख्तारी और खुद हनसारी में ये अहम संग मील है। पाकिस्तान और तुर्की ऐसे बाहमी ताआवुन के मंसूबों से अपने ताल्लुकात को नई बुलंदियों तक लेकर जाएंगे।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला रसूलिहिल करीम इलाहुल आलमीन अपने बेपनाह इनामात और एहसानात पर शुक्र अदा करने की तौफीक अता फरमा। इलाहुल आलमीन कराची शिपयार्ड को कामयाबी और तरक्की अता फरमा। कराची शिपयार्ड के तमाम मुलाजिमीन को मेहनत, मोहब्बत और इखलास के साथ काम करने की तौफीक अता फरमा। इलाहुल आलमीन इदारे के हर फर्द को अपने फ़राइज़ बखूबी और अहसन तरीक़े से अंजाम देने की तौफीक अता फरमा। कराची शिपयार्ड के तमाम मुश्किलात दूर फरमा और हर किस्म की जानी माली नुकसान और ख़सारे से हिफाजत फरमा। इलाहुल आलमीन इस जहाज़ को कराची शिपयार्ड और पाकिस्तान नेवी और पूरे मुल्क के लिए खैर व बरकत और सलामती का ज़रिया बना। मुल्क व मिल्लत की बका, सालिमियत और आबरू की खातिर हर किस्म की कुर्बानी देने का जज्बा अता फरमा। इलाहुल आलमीन हमारे इस मुल्क के पाकिस्तान को अपने हिफ्ज़ व अमान में रख और इस मुल्क को दाखिली और ख़ारिजी तमाम ख़तरात से महफूज फरमा और इस मुल्क के दुश्मनों को नेस्त व नाबूद फरमा और इस मुल्क के बाशिंदों पर अपनी रहमतें नाजिल फरमा और हमारी कौम को इत्तिहाद और यकजहती की दौलत से माला माल फरमा। आमीन या रब्बल आलमीन।
PNS बदर की लॉन्चिंग पाकिस्तान और तुर्की की लाजवाल दोस्ती और बाहमी दिफाई ताआवुन की बेहतरीन मिसाल। तकरीब में शिरकत एजाज़ का बायस है। वज़ीर आज़म शहबाज शरीफ का कहना था कि खुद मुख्तारी और इन्हसारी में ये कदम अहम संग मील होगा। कोरोना वबा के दौरान जहाज़ की तैयारी दोनों मुल्कों की बड़ी कामयाबी है। पाकिस्तान और तुर्की ऐसे बाहमी ताआवुन के मनसूबों से अपने ताल्लुकात को नई बुलंदियों तक ले जाएंगे।
The military has now started final preparations for launching the ship.
Hanımefendiler ve beyefendiler, Karachi Tersanesi Genel Müdürü Tuamiral Muhammed Cahanzap Ahsan'ın emrinde iniş öncesi son hazırlıklara başlandı.
Final launching preparations primarily include cutting off stopper beams and unlocking the launching cradle. This ship is holding on to two structural beams welded at its bottom, and launching cradle is mechanically locked against slipping. While the ship will be launched, two Pakistan Navy tugs, PNT Jara and PNT Goga, will welcome the ship with water salute.
İnişin son hazırlıkları kapsamında birincil olarak sabitleyiciler kesilecektir ve kilit mekanizması serbest bırakılacaktır. Gemimiz 2 adet ana destek üzerinde sabitlenmiş ve kaymaya karşı da kilit mekanizması ile desteklenmiştir. İnişimiz sırasında PNT Jara ve PNT Goga römorkörleri denizde gemimizi halihazırda karşılayacaktır.
पाकिस्तान नेवी के तीसरे मेल्जिम क्लास कॉर्वेट जहाज PNS बद्र की लॉन्चिंग तकरीब का कराची शिपयार्ड एंड इंजीनियरिंग वर्क्स में इनाकाद। वज़ीर आज़म इस्लामी जमहूरिया पाकिस्तान मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ इस तकरीब के मेहमान खुसूसी हैं। चीफ ऑफ द नेवल स्टाफ एडमिरल मोहम्मद अमजद खान न्याजी भी तकरीब में शरीक हैं। ये जहाज़ तुर्की के MS अस्वात के ताउन से कराची शिपयार्ड में तैयार किया गया है। वजारत दिफाई पैदावार और तुर्की के MS सफ़ात के माबैन मुआहदे के तहत 2 कॉर्वेट्स जहाज़ों की तामीर पाकिस्तान जबकि 2 की तामीर तुर्की में की जा रही है। बतौर मेहमान खुसूसी वज़ीर आज़म मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ का इस तकरीब से खिताब करते हुए कहना था कि PNS बद्र की लॉन्चिंग पाकिस्तान और तुर्की की लाजवाल दोस्ती और बाहमी दिफाई ताआवुन की बेहतरीन मिसाल है। तकरीब में शिरकत एजाज़ का बायस है। खुद मुख्तारी और खुद इन्हसारी में ये कदम अहम संग मील है। कोरोना वबा के दौरान जहाज की तैयारी दोनों मुल्कों की बेहतरीन कामयाबी है। पाकिस्तान और तुर्की ऐसे बाहमी ताआवुन के मंसूबों से अपने ताल्लुकात को नई बुलंदियों तक ले जाएं।
After unlocking triggers, the lock keys will be handed over to GM Shipbuilding, who will then indicate that the ship is ready for launching.
Şu an kızak ekibi sabitleyici profillerini kestiğini bildirdi. Şimdi trigger kilit mekanizması serbest bırakılıyor. Trigger kilit mekanizması serbest bırakıldıktan sonra Gemi İnşaat Genel Müdürü'ne kilit anahtarları teslim edilecek, geminin inişe hazır olduğu anons edilecektir.
Ship is ready for launching, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, General Manager Shipbuilding, Commodore Mohammad Jazeb Ehsan, Sitara Imtiaz Military, has indicated completion of final and launching preparations. And I would now ask the Managing Director, Karachi Shipyard, to request Chief Guest to launch state-of-the-art indigenously built warship for Pakistan Navy, that is PNS Badr Desik. I would also request Admiral Mohammad Amjad Khan Niazi, Nishan Imtiaz Military, Sitara Basalat, Chief of the Naval Staff and Chairman, Board of Directors, Karachi Shipyard and Engineering Works, and His Excellency, Mr. Hulusi Akkar, to join the Chief Guest in ribbon cutting. Ladies and gentlemen, the ship is now sliding down the slipway and is heading into the sea.
Hanımefendiler ve beyefendiler, gemi şimdi kızaktan iniyor ve denizle buluşuyor.
I will now request the milestone certificate signing team to assemble at the signing table, please. Guests are requested to remain seated.
Milestone sertifikasını imzalamak üzere imza heyetini masaya davet ediyoruz.
पाकिस्तान नेवी के 30 मुलजिम क्लास कॉर्वेट जहाज PNS बदर लॉन्च कर दिया गया है और कराची शिपयार्ड एंड इंजीनियरिंग वर्क्स में तकरीब का इनेकाद किया गया है। वज़ीर आज़म इस्लामी जमहूरिया पाकिस्तान मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ इस तकरीब के मेहमान खुसूसी हैं और मेहमान खुसूसी को PNS बदर का मॉडल भी पेश किया गया और इसके बाद दुआ की गई पाकिस्तान की तरक्की, खुशहाली, सलामती और इस्तेहकाम के लिए और पाक तुर्की ताल्लुकात को मज़ीद मजबूती और मुस्तहकम करने के हवाले से दोनों ममालिक का बेमिसाल ताउन जो है इसको मज़ीद बढ़ाने के हवाले से। और साथ ही साथ यहाँ पर चीफ ऑफ द नेवल स्टाफ एडमिरल मोहम्मद अमजद खान नियाजी भी इस तकरीब में शरीक हैं और अब से कुछ देर पहले इस जहाज़ का बाकायदा जो है इसको लॉन्च कर दिया गया है, समंदर में उतार दिया गया है और पाकिस्तान की दिफाई ज़रूरियात और इसमें खुद इन्हसारी के हवाले से आज का दिन तारीख़ी है और इस दिन को जो है वो अहमियत का हामिल करार दिया गया है और पाकिस्तान की दिफाई ज़रूरियात को पूरा करने के हवाले से ख़ास तौर पर नेवी की इस्तेदाद को बढ़ाने के हवाले से ये दिन बड़ा अहमियत का हामिल है और इस जहाज़ की पाकिस्तान नेवी के बीड़े में शमूलियत जो है वो अहमियत की हामिल है। ये जहाज़ तुर्की के MS सफ़ात के ताउन से कराची शिपयार्ड में तैयार किया गया है। वज़ारत दिफाई पैदावार और तुर्की के MS सफ़ात के माबैन मुआहदे के तहत 2 कॉर्वेट्स जहाज़ों की तामीर पाकिस्तान जबकि 2 की तामीर तुर्की में की जा रही है। इस तरह के पहले जहाज़ PNS बाबर की लॉन्चिंग गुज़श्ता साल अगस्त में तुर्की में हुई थी। ये चारों जहाज़ इस वक्त तकमील के मुख्तलिफ मराहिल में हैं। ये जहाज़ जदीद तरीन हथियारों और सेंसर से लैस होंगे। इन जहाज़ों की शमूलियत से पाक बहरिया की अस्करी और ऑपरेशनल सलाहियतों में मज़ीद इजाफा होगा। वज़ीर आज़म मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ का बतौर मेहमान खुसूसी इस तकरीब से खिताब करते हुए कहना था कि PNS बदर की लॉन्चिंग पाकिस्तान और तुर्की की लाजवाल दोस्ती और बाहमी दिफाई ताउन की बेहतरीन मिसाल है। खुद मुख्तारी और खुद इन्हसारी में ये कदम अहम संग मील है। पाकिस्तान और तुर्की ऐसे बाहमी ताउन के मंसूबों से अपने ताल्लुकात को नई बुलंदियों तक ले जाएंगे। सरबराह पाक बहरिया, तुर्क कंपनी और कराची शिपयार्ड का अमला इस अजीम काविश और कामयाबी पर मुबारकबाद के मुस्तहक हैं। CPEC और गवादर के हवाले से भी वज़ीर आज़म ने बात की और उनका कहना था कि इलाक़ाई रवाबित और तिजारत के फ़रोग़ के लिए इंतहाई अहमियत का हामिल है। पाकिस्तान नेवी के 30 मुलजिम क्लास कॉर्वेट जहाज़ PNS बदर को बाकायदा लॉन्च कर दिया गया है और तकरीब का इनेकाद किया गया है कराची शिपयार्ड एंड इंजीनियरिंग वर्क्स में और दिफाई ज़रूरियात में खुद इन्हसारी के हवाले से आज के दिन को पाक बहरिया और पाकिस्तान की दिफाई तारीख़ में अहमियत का हामिल करार दिया गया है। PTV न्यूज़ से ये थी ताज़ा तरीन।